Dear folks, take your group discussion book. It's in the page number 312 and 315. The topic here is the 10 richest persons in India. Names arranged according to their wealth. See, coming to the topic, I just remember a proverb saying, when a man is born in this world, what does he bring? Nothing. When he is going out of this planet, what does he take? Nothing? No. He exploits the resources. The most, the richest, he exploits the other persons. He exploits the natural resources. You see the chemicals, it pollutes the water. You see the plastic, it pollutes the land. You see the mud and iron and ore, petrol, oil. More the exploitation, the more he becomes the richest. A man who exploits the natural resources the most is the richest person in the world. So my dear friends, justification to be rich and not to be rich. So the topic here is, who is the first richest man in India? Lakshmi Mittal. Lakshmi Mittal is the 6th richest person in the world. Total in India is the number 1. And the first richest person in India, he has total assets worth $32.1 billion. His age is 60. He is in the steel business, Mr. Lakshmi Mittal. Number 1. And number 2 is Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani is the 9th richest person in the world total. And the second richest person in the world, second richest person in
India.
In India, written world, in India. He has total assets worth $27 billion. His age is 53 and he is in the petrochemicals, oil and gas. But Mr. Mukesh Ambani has got his property from his father. So his father is the person who has started all the organizations. But Lakshmi Mittal is the man who came from the scratch to the richest. And next comes Ajim Premji, number 3. Ajim Premji is the 36th richest person in the world and the 3rd richest person in India. He has property worth $16.8 billion in terms of dollars. His age is 65. He is the software industry and his company's name is Wipro. I'm sure many of you will be knowing about Mr. Ajim Premji. Very simple and ordinary down-to-earth man where lakhs of employees are working under him. And coming here, Mr. Shashi and Ravi Ruya. Shashi and Ravi Ruya is the 42nd richest person in the world and the 4th richest person in India. He has assets worth $15.8 billion. He is 67 years old and his business activities are diversified in all areas. Then coming to 5, Savitri Jindal and family, the 5th richest in India. So, okay, Savitri Jindal and family are the 56th richest person in the world, the 5th richest person in India. His properties are worth $13.2 billion. His age is 60 and he is in steel business. Savitri Jindal and family. And coming here, the 6th, Gautam Adani. Gautam Adani is the 81st richest person in the world and the 6th richest person in India. His name is Gautam Adani. He has property worth $10 billion. He is 48 years old and he is in commodities and infrastructure business. Gautam Adani is a young man, 48 years old. Then coming here, Kumar Birla, the Birla family, very popular family in India. Kumar Birla is the 97th richest person in the world and is the 7th richest person in India. He has properties worth $9.2 billion. His age is 43 and he is in a commodity business. Then comes Mr. Anil Ambani, Mukesh Ambani's brother. 8. Anil Ambani is the 103rd richest person in the world and the 8th richest person in India. His assets are worth $8.8 billion. He is 51 years old and he is in diversified business. Next coming 8th, Sunil Mittal and family. Sunil Mittal is the 110th richest person in the world and is the 9th richest person in India. He has assets worth $8.3 billion. He is 53 years old and he is in telecommunication business. Sunil Mittal and family. 10th, Adi Godrej and family. You know everybody, Godrej is a household name. All the appliances are mostly made by Godrej. Adi Godrej is the 130th richest person in the world and he is the 10th richest person in India. His assets are worth $7.3 billion. His age is 68 and he is in the diversified business. So all these 10 richest persons are in India. ஸோ நண்பர்களே, உங்களுடைய கூட்டு விவாத புஸ்தகம் 312 12 15 எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுங்கள். 84வது டாபிக் 10 richest persons in India names arranged according to their wealth. அப்போ இந்தியாவிலுடைய 10 முதல் பணக்காரர்களும் அவர்களுடைய சொத்துக்கள் வரிசைப்படி அவர்களுடைய பெயர்கள் எழுதப்பட்டிருக்கிறது. இதை சொல்வதற்கு முன்னாடி பூமியிலே மனிதன் என்ன கொண்டு வந்தான் என்று பார்க்கும் பொழுது ஒன்றுமில்லை, வெறும் கையிலே வந்தான். போகும்பொழுது என்ன கொண்டு செல்கிறான் என்று பார்க்கும் பொழுது ஒன்றுமில்லை என்று யதார்த்தமாக நாம் சொல்லிவிடுவோம். இல்லை, அவன் இந்த பூமியில் இருக்கக்கூடிய வளங்கள், இயற்கை கொடுத்த வளங்களை அழித்துவிட்டு தான் சென்றுகிறான். காடுகளை அழிக்கிறான், தொழிற்சாலைகளை உருவாக்குகிறான், ஆயில் பெட்ரோல் என்று பூமியை ஓட்டை போட்டு துளாவி பல அரிய வளங்களை எடுத்துக்கொள் செல்கிறான். கிரானைட் என்று சொல்லக்கூடிய மலைகளை உடைக்கிறான், கற்களை உடைக்கிறான். இப்படி அவன் பால்படுத்தி கொண்டுதான் செல்கிறான். அதிக அளவில் ஒருத்தன் பணக்காரனாக இருக்கிறான் என்றால் அவன் மற்ற மனிதர்களை ஏமாற்றுகிறான். மேலும் மற்ற இயற்கை வளங்களை சுரண்டி அதை அழித்துவிட்டு தான் சென்று விடுகிறான். ஆகையால் ஒட்டுமொத்தமாக பார்க்கும் பொழுது பூமி இயற்கை வளங்களை அழித்து தான் ஒருவன் பணக்காரனாக முடியும் என்கிற ஒரு தத்துவம். ஆண்டவன் அதற்காக மனிதனை படைக்கவில்லை. இங்கே பாருங்கள், முதலாவதாக பணக்காரர் லட்சுமி மிட்டால் என்று சொல்கிறோம். அவர் 6வது பணக்காரர் உலகத்திலே. இந்தியாவிலே முதல் பணக்காரர். அவருடைய சொத்து 32.1 பில்லியன். அவருடைய வயது 60. அவர் ஸ்டீல் பிஸ்னஸில் இருக்கிறார். அடுத்தது முகேஷ் அம்பானி. இது அம்பானியினுடைய மகன். அவர் ஏற்கனவே பணக்காரராக இருந்தார். அந்த சொத்துக்களை எல்லாம் இவர் பெற்றுக்கொண்டு இப்பொழுது பல துறைகளில் இருக்கிறார். 9வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். இந்தியாவிலே 2வது பணக்காரர். அவருடைய சொத்து மதிப்பு 27 பில்லியன். அவருடைய வயது 53. அவர் பெட்ரோ கெமிக்கல், ஆயில், கேஸ் என்ற துறைகளிலே இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக அஜிம் பிரேம்ஜி. இவர் மிகவும் புகழ் வாய்ந்த ஒரு இந்தியன். 36வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார் உலகத்திலே. இந்தியாவிலே 3வது பணக்காரர். 16.8 பில்லியன் சொத்துக்கள் இருக்கிறது. வயது 61. இவர் மென்பொருள் தொழிலிலே இருக்கிறார். அவருடைய கம்பெனியின் பெயர் விப்ரோ. அடுத்ததாக சசி அண்ட் ரவி ருயா என்று சொல்வார்கள். 42வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். இந்தியாவிலே 4வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். அவருடைய சொத்து மதிப்பு 15.8 பில்லியன். அவருடைய வயது 67. அவர் பல துறைகளிலே இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக சாவித்ரி ஜிண்டால் அண்ட் ஃபேமிலி. இவர்கள் 56வது உலகத்திலே பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். இந்தியாவிலே 5வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். அவருடைய சொத்து மதிப்பு $13.2 பில்லியன். வயது 60. அவர் ஸ்டீல் பிஸ்னஸில் இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக கௌதம் அதானி 6வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். இந்தியாவிலே உலகத்தில் 81வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். சொத்து மதிப்பு 10 பில்லியன். அவருடைய வயது 48. அவர் பல துறைகளிலே இருக்கிறார். கூட்டமைப்பு தொழிலில் இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக 7வது குமார் பெர்லா. இவர் உலகத்திலே 97வது பணக்காரராகவும் இந்தியாவில் 7வது பணக்காரர். அவருடைய சொத்து மதிப்பு $9.2 பில்லியன். வயது 43. அவர் பொருள் துறைகளிலே இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக அனில் அம்பானி, முகேஷ் அம்பானியினுடைய தம்பி, 103வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார் உலகத்திலே. இந்தியாவிலே 88வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார். சொத்து மதிப்பு $8.8 பில்லியன். வயது 51. அவர் பல துறைகளில் இருக்கிறார். சுனில் மிட்டால் ஃபேமிலி. இவர்கள் 110வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார் உலகத்திலே. 9வது பணக்காரராக இந்தியாவில் இருக்கிறார். சொத்து மதிப்பு $8.3 பில்லியன். 53 வயது. டெலிகம்யூனிகேஷன் துறையில் இருக்கிறார். அடுத்ததாக காட்ரேஜ் அண்ட் ஃபேமிலி. அவர்கள் 130வது பணக்காரராக இருக்கிறார் உலகத்திலே. இந்தியாவிலே 10வது பணக்காரராக. சொத்து மதிப்பு $7.3 பில்லியன். அவருடைய வயது 68. பல துறைகளில் இருக்கிறார். காட்ரேஜ் என்றால் நம்ம வீட்டு உபயோகப் பொருட்கள் அதிகமாக உற்பத்தி செய்யக்கூடிய ஒரு நிறுவனமாக அது திகழ்கிறது. அடுத்ததாக நண்பர்களே, இந்த குரூப் டிஸ்கஷன் நான் உங்களிடம் விட்டுகிறேன். பணம் பாதாளம் வரைக்கும் சொல்லுவோம் என்று சொல்கிறார்கள். பணம் தான் வாழ்க்கையிலே குறிக்கோளா? பணக்காரன் ஆக வேண்டும், இதுதான் லட்சியமா? ஸோ இஸ் த மணி எவ்ரி திங்? இஸ் த மணி எவ்ரி திங்? ஆர் வி லிவிங் ஃபார் ஒன்லி மணி? Being the richest, does it give the status? Is the money alone makes a person dignified in the society? Let me start the group discussion. Yes, why don't you gentlemen start the discussion? Or why don't you start? Yes, sir. Take the mic and start speaking. Is money everything? Are Indians, in the world, now they are emerging as a super economical power. And is money alone makes India proud? Yes.
Yeah, money is needed by each and everyone, and to live we need money.
That is for ordinary. I am telling about the richest. Crores and crores and billions in dollars. Everybody will be having a imagination, you are having a 20-story building with thousands of employees working under you. Something like that. Yes, what's your idea, sir? Richest. Should Indians be competing with the world powers to emerge as the richest? One Lakshmi Mittal has gone to Europe without anything and he became the richest in Europe. The country which ruled us, which almost ruled 50 countries in the world, almost every country in the world. And now an Indian has gone there and he became the richest in Europe. isn't it? European powers are very powerful, and he is the richest in Europe, something great for Indians. What should we do?
Yeah, money is, hello, is this audible? Money is important to everyone, but it is in a certain level. So I would like to say about the Azim Premji. He earned as much of the things, but what are the things he earned, he gave to the society. So he is another name of Indian Bill Gates. He is providing his money to others. Then apart from that, Lakshmi Mittal, he is also earned very well, and he has started the company ArcelorMittal, and she has acquired the company ArcelorMittal in England. He is in the steel business. Then coming to our point, so far, so our earth has given lot of resources. So as per you said, so everyone are taking that resources in some useful way and some not usual way. So if you take about the Sunil Mittal, and without Sunil Mittal, in those days we difficult to communicate to one another. Say if I am in India, some other in abroad, maybe France or US, so they are difficult to interact. But nowadays, on a fraction of a second, they take their mobile and do their connectivity. So these things is happen.
No.
Yeah, so this is the way. So if the resource is there, we did not use the resources, we will not come to this type of things. May people are tell that the cell phone is more so to get the cell phone they have to what is.
So gentlemen, what you are saying is telecommunication and modern means of gadgets help to do the business well, isn't it? That's the point of yours.
Yes.
The modern equipments.
Yeah. So yeah, each and everything have some other advantages also. So even though these are the various our resources come from and come to the common things, but anyway it is useful to some other way.
Okay, so what's your point of view? So what you think Indians emerging as super economical persons?
If you ask a student in the school, maybe doing 9th or 10th standard, why do you come, why are you here in the school? Why do you study, what will you become? Then you will say, I will become a teacher or collector, then I will get lot of money, I will earn. Then I will be happy with my family. So what I would like to say here is, that more or less the idea, the ideology that we have today is that money. With money we can do anything. To earn money, I am here, I am born in the world is to earn money. Nowadays this slogan has a very great impact on the society. First and foremost, I would like to ask a question. Will money alone bring happiness?
Yeah.
Will money alone bring happiness?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Excuse me, one minute. Sorry to interrupt. Actually, your point is right. Money only giving all the dreams come to the truth, and we have to live happy with the money. If you're asking to the 8th and 9th people, they are telling, I want to become a collector, I want to become an engineer. In that in that position, they doesn't know about the money. They are studying for the parents. They are studying for the parents only. After that, they are realized and they are entering to the working circumstance and entering to the peoples. They are think about the money. So in that time, money is very much important. Afterwards, that is the main motivation of the money. Okay, if you see the everyone here, 10 of the peoples, they are very richest. If we take Mukesh Ambani, in the 8th of 9th, he doesn't know about anything. Afterwards, he entered into the his father's business. He have to maintain the level of the rich.
No, what I would like to say here is the students have the idea. I want to be happy with my family, friends. I want to serve. Yeah. I will become a teacher and I will serve the society.
No,
that intention is missing.
So the name serving has gone.
Yeah.
Given
Only
he has come.
I will become a teacher,
Once we
then
enter
I
into
will
the-
earn. I will become a doctor, I will earn. Then happiness. No, what I would like to say, I will become a doctor, then I will serve the society. Surely I will get money. With that money I can manage. Surely there is a possibility. But that is missing. That
The present mentality is I'll be a doctor and I'll earn money. That's what the
point.
intention has
There,
got.
that is
I'll be
service,
an engineer, I'll
doing or helping others. That is missing.
So
I
everybody
don't know,
agree
that
to
is,
this point. The serving
that
has
value
taken a second
Yeah,
step.
that's right. Yeah,
that
obviously.
value system that we see today, profit oriented, money minded, and one more thing I would like to say, today's world, rich becomes richer and richer, and the poor becomes the poorer and poorer. What does it mean? 80% of the people here in India are poor, let us say. 80% of lands, all the riches, factories, materials are with 20% of people in India. We see this the difference, a very long difference. 80% of people are under poverty. Let us say, for example, they don't have any land or something, a little bit of piece of land, okay. Then other 20% of people have all these riches, the sources, the wealth in India. Then I don't know, these 10 people are tough. Okay, what does it mean? Do they serve our country? Is it need? Whether the people all are happy here? The basic question we have to make. So, and one more thing, where the wealth is accumulated more and more, there will be more exploitation. Maybe the persons or the nature or anything. So, I would like to make a question, the greediness for money, it has to be challenged. Maybe the youngsters or the world or the Indian, that value system, is it the money? Is it the only instrument? Is it the instrument money that we have to use? Or it is there are other means? I don't know. One and only instrument in the world is money, that we think, that we are motivated, or we have to rethink and find out the real motivation will give us. I would like to become a rich man, but at the same time, the people nearby, the society that we see, then what is the use of gaining money? Then I don't know how to see the difference. Richer, the rich becomes the richer and the poor becomes the poorer. The gap, the link has to be filled. That's the point I would like to say.
My point I want to raise is the money is the power, is the money is the authority, is the money is the influence, is the money running the government. See, in America, most of the Republic Party and Democratic Party, both the parties are sponsored by the corporates. In India, most of the national parties are sponsored by corporates. They give crores and crores of money, and indirectly they run the government through the MPs. They give a lot of money. So, who is running the government? Is the richest person in India Ajit Premji, or is it Lakshmi Mittal, Ambani, sir? Who are they running? Is the government for the poor, or is the government for the richest? One in Bangalore, what's his name? Mr. The Kingfisher Airlines, Vijay Mallya. I believe he spends a lot of money for sponsorship, and you see Ambani's, they spend a lot of money for political parties, and they get things done. So, these richest people, indirectly they run the government, indirectly they get a lot of government concessions. So, do you agree with this or not? And one other thing, Bill Gates, he has spent nearly, I believe, 80% of his property is going to donate and for charitable organizations. And one other person, second richest person in the world, Mr. Buffett, even he has joined with Bill Gates. So, what's your point? So, what's your...
Actually, I want to talk about the richest persons. They are getting the money from the land, from the nations, but they are the richest. But our nation is going to the down. And happy thing is Lakshmi Mittal is an Indian, so he is the world level famous now, 6th richest person. If you take the richest person according to the wealth, we can see one Indian in the first 10. And another person, Mukesh Ambani. Okay, so that is the only happy thing. But another one is maximum they are giving the job to the job to the normal persons, peoples. If because if they are running all the factories and everything, they are giving the salaries to the people's, poor peoples, and that is the more, that is also important thing. So we are happy about that also. But only one thing, they are destroying the natural resources, like you said, steel business and petrol, chemicals. They are doing this kind of bad thing also. So that is my point. That's
Okay, sir. Any other points you wish to contribute?
Okay. Though they earn a lot of money, they are useful to our country. Like if we take Lakshmi Mittal, he is in the business of steel business. We use steel in each and every place. Still we need it. So he is.
But is he going to give in lesser price since we are Indians? That's
No.
the question.
Yeah, Bill Gates giving 80% of the 80% how what he earned to the peoples. He interested to spend money for the in India also. He came here and he stayed here for some of the times, and he left.
For the income tax purpose also we have to.
Yeah, 80%
we
of
have
people's.
to, we
Sorry.
have to consider it. They will have to pay so much money to the government. Instead, if they say I have done something charity to these people and all, we have to see
They
that.
not donate
from that
80%
point
of the
also.
money. Is it?
No, what I would like to say, no, the real motive, I am telling the motive, do they have that motive?
Real willingness to help.
Exploit
Yeah,
people
one
or
of the articles
destroying
is
other
given. What
people
is?
and
Excuse me.
nation.
Sorry to interrupt. One of the article Bill Gates given. I given my child to the education. I don't give my money to the my education. It's my child.
So I am going to give education
Where?
To my child, not
Sir, I would
given
like
my.
where the wealth is accumulating means something in let us say it's not in way somebody is destroyed or exploited. Where the money accumulates in one place, in one room, which means somebody somewhere else, somebody is exploited. That policy that we have to consider that. It's not that they do out of charity or to balance their income tax and all. We have to consider
Yeah,
that
if-
real spirit they have to help, or they have other motives also we have to consider.
Even if we talk about like that, we did not get the maximum things like mobile and PC, computer and everything. That is also giving a maximum knowledge. So if we need go to the everything like
Invention or new techniques, modern sciences, using all these things, I have no problem. It's all good and
That's only
necessary
giving the
for
money to them.
society. That's only giving money. How that money comes to them? That's the question I ask. No,
excuse
you
me,
give
if-
as much as you want the price. Who is
Yeah.
fixing the price? You alone is fixing. How much cost? And then how much the money, the bill you have to pay. We are also concerned. Because he produces, he gets a lot of money. There is a question mark. How much the price he is fixing?
yeah, we can take Bill Gates. He introduced the software. Now software only rule the world.
Bill Gates is not the man, only man, the very
Yeah, okay,
holy,
fine.
very pious or something, very motivated. I am repeatedly saying, he is accumulating money, which means what? We have to understand.
Okay, we had a wonderful discussion. Hope we enjoyed this program. Thank you very much, sir.